I'd say everyone probably has a secret shame, and I'd probably say mine is probably cosplay.
People just think it's kind of a weird hobby.
They think we're freaks. They think that we've got more money than sense.
You're too old to still be doing this.
Cosplay's good, but there is the weird side to it.
Actually, I have a lot of friends that think it's really weird.
I got some funny looks yesterday. They get stereotyped as weirdos, freaks, you know, they don't fit in.
I think they probably think I won't swear, frickin' nuts.
Some people do think it's a bit weird.
Weird, what the fuck is going on?
Probably think we're weird.
I'm a video game freak.
Because people do get really shocked.
You get a lot of funny looks.
Yeah.
Full of weirdos dressed up funny. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to kill you just because I'm dressed funny.
You're dressing up in a weird costume and hanging around with other weirdos dressed up in costumes. Is that not weird?
Cosplay is two words, costume and play put together, and it's basically where people, for the love of the Japanese culture, films, movies, games, anime, manga, anything like that, decide to dress up as a character, and they go to a massive gathering of people at conventions, at expos, at maybe even self-made like meets that we've done in London a couple of times at the Trocadero. And just stand around, have a good time, do poses, take photos, and yeah, just enjoy being with fellow cosplayers. You've got furries, which are people that dress up in massive fur suits. You've got cosplay, which is the generic dress up, and then you also have crossplay, which is people that do they cosplay the opposite gender, so male cosplaying a female and female cosplaying a male. Those are the only three that I know of, but I can tell you that furries are definitely probably the most dedicated people, because they go around in a suit of fur absolutely boiling and they're still really happy inside. But yeah, so I reckon those are the three main things of cosplay. Work at cost cutter. It's an amazing job, still get paid minimum wage. Go to uni at the University of Kent. That's 4 MCMs I've been to from 2008. I went with a t-shirt saying free hugs because I didn't know what cosplay was. I had no idea what it was. Then I ended up getting a job with my friend Gary, and he's very into the whole Japanese culture, and then he said, why don't we do cosplay? And I was like, what is it? So I looked it up, and it looked fantastic, and it looked brilliant, and it looked like a way of escape. So I decided to do it. I decided to get a costume because I had no sewing experience at all. Marvels of the internet, you can learn anything. And I got, once I got it through, I had to rip it apart, do it again. But yeah, 2010 May was probably the first time, and that was like the base. So I had really crappy knives, really crappy weapons and everything like that. I didn't have the throwing knives. Then October rolled around. I had the swords, I had the daggers, the knife. This year, I've now finally got it. So around about Christmas time last year, 2010, I got it all finished. And my first con to show it all off was Kitacon. So that was like the first test run. It went really well. I'm really happy with it. But I mean, that's mainly the reason why I do it, is to escape from this boring, dull, crappy, repetitive life. I wouldn't say it's like a massive shame, because I'm really happy with what I do, and most of my friends are fine with it, but it's just the select few that just don't like it. But yeah, I guess you could kind of say that, which is a bit of a downer, really. It is quite irritating that not everyone accepts what you do in public, but as I said, that's not the norm. So we think it's normal, we think it's fun to do, but not everyone really accepts it. So it's kind of annoying for the pure fact that you can't, you know, get dressed, walk out the door, go on the bus, get to the train station, get to the con. There's always a little bit of abuse in between, or really dirty looks. Not everyone knows that I do it. I try to keep it, you know, undercover, but you know, I'm proud of what I do and I like what I do. But I know that some people will just go, they'll just snap and they'll just say, you're an idiot for spending so much money, you're an idiot for acting like an idiot and dressing up like an idiot. So no, I kind of keep it hidden between people that I know will just fly off the rails, because some of them are extremely judgmental, and I know that it will just cause way more problems than it will solve.
Basically, when you've got a character or something from a show you really like, TV show, computer game, anime, whatever, you just dress up like them. Pretty much.
I suppose it's more like a homage to the character that you like. And obviously, you go to a convention or something that's like-minded people, so nobody like has a go at you for being different, so to speak.
I do computer science and Japanese. You do security and databases,
like
and
programming, databasing. It's everything that a computer works by, basically. I started it recently, but it's so different from programming. It's kind of like you do something that's technical, and then by cosplay you can do something creative.
I've been about since 15, 16 years old, so 4 or 5 years now. It's fun.
I actually liked it for years. Like online, you see photo shoots and pictures, but I've never had the motivation to do it. Because before I came to uni, no one I knew in person did it. And then I come to uni and met Kirsty and that, and they already went. So I thought, oh, why not try it?
You can go and meet those people, meet groups, and have fun there. But you kind of need your own group to go back to.
So I think it's because they're into it already. I started to actually physically do it. Some of our friends actually go with us, don't they, to Expo? But they don't cosplay themselves, but they're fine with it because they know us.
Yeah. Well, most of our friends are geeks and nerds themselves. So
yeah, I mean,
the
ones who aren't into it don't seem to mind. They've never said anything. So
the best thing about it is whatever you dress up as, when you go to the expo or con or anything, the people come and talk to you will be fans of the same series. So you can get a really good conversation.
Yeah,
really good chat.
it's more about having fun and meeting people. I mean, for some people it's escapism, but I wouldn't say for us it is at all. It's just for fun.
Made more friends out of that.
Yeah, made more friends from cosplay. I mean, I've met my boyfriend from cosplay, so can't really complain. Yeah, I mean, I've walked around London in costume before, and you do get weird looks and people making comments.
It's quite definitely people in their mid-20s younger that do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm 22 now. I'm starting to get to the age where I'm thinking, how long can I continue for?
Some of the cosplayers that come to the conventions are amazing. I mean, the amount of effort that goes into the actual costumes, and it's just beautiful. So, well, if you think about it, it's like another side to them. It's like a kind of split personality, if you can think about it like that. It's like playing another character and being someone else. Some people, I know it sounds a bit nasty, but a lot of anime and manga fans, they don't have that much, I don't really know how to explain it, but they don't really enjoy a lot of things, and this is kind of like their indulgement. They love coming here, they love spending money, they love meeting new people. So I think it is maybe a time of escape to get away from real life, so yeah.
I cosplay for the sheer ability to be able to put a piece of fabric through a machine. It's great to be able to work with fabric and stylize things quite so nicely. A lot of my university friends knew I did cosplay, and they knew I was into that sort of thing. I think you've got a certain type that will come to a convention and have that because they're expecting something, whereas a lot of people are quite normal. They'll have this and they'll have the normal lives, and it won't make much of a difference. They'll separate the two, but then they'll still be the same when they meet friends at convention. My mum was how I learnt. She helped me out. I have her machine now because I get more use out of it than she does, and she said use it because it's obviously something you enjoy. My grandmother's the same. She's helped fund a fashion design course I'm on at the moment because she knows I'm good at it. She knows I'm good. My dad has come round to the idea because he sees it more because I'm a lot more technical now. I know what I'm doing. I'm not just doing it for fun. I'm doing it actually to help with as a career. We met some people in the lift on the way down, and they were brilliant because they said, can we steal your con? We didn't know it was here. We thought it was in NEC. If we all swap clothes, you know, husband and wife swap clothes, do you think we'd get in? We said, yeah, you'd be cross-playing. It wouldn't make a difference. It'd be fine. Some people come across it as seeing it as a laugh, seeing young people doing something they actually really enjoy. I'm not going out, you know, trashing up town. Some people will go, you know, but you get past that, you know. It's people who, in my view, haven't lived.
This is my workshop. This is where, to be honest, about 99% of what goes into my costume, it happens here. Apart from the designing, which, you know, I'll do at uni or whatever, but yeah, this is where it's all made. I'm at Swansea University studying history. Oh, my spare time, you know, I'll still do blacksmithing and things like that. I like to play rugby and do judo. The main element of it is the making of it and having something you can actually be proud of yourself that you've made. There are people who get them like commissioned and things. Well, I think that's fine for little specific bits that you really couldn't do yourself. Say if you didn't have a workshop, I wouldn't be able to do this. It just takes the fun out of it if you don't make it yourself. So unless I like get really good and start commissioning things and actually have some free time to do that, because commission pieces do go for a lot of money. With what I could produce out there, if I really get into this and start working my techniques, I could make some really nice pieces. So unless that kicks off, though, yeah, probably about 5 years, give or take, and it will just gradually fade out. The real two things that me and my dad, like, I don't know, we can get closer on is like with my essays in uni, you know, I'll show him them and he's like, actually gets proud because he's, you know, produced some really good stuff recently. And then there's this, which is like pretty much the only time we spend together. So yeah, it's really. Let's see. Now I'm only doing the small plates really for now. But there's a larger leg plate on each leg, which is about that long, and it has 2 different levels in one plate, and then it's going to have to meet on the bottom. That's going to take a hell of a long time, and the chest plate is like made up of 1,000 different components as well. So yeah, that's going to be fun. If it was a day like today, for example, I'd probably get in here about 10 o'clock in the morning and then come out about 2 o'clock tonight. Hobbies are all sorts of weird hobbies and sports are becoming more and more mainstream. Cosplay is just one of those ones that, you know, it just hasn't been covered by the media in a positive light or anything like that. So if it did, if it got some decent exposure that was positive, that would be what it needs, I think. But someone having a passion in anything, something as new as cosplay and so different, it's just seen as weird because people generally just don't do anything with themselves these days. You know, it does have a little bit of negative kind of connotations, just like it's seen as nerdy and stuff still. So cosplay is very new and it's very, very out there, and it catches people's eyes instantly, and just some people just don't like it. They have either old school values or just a little bit ignorant or something like that, and that's what makes it so different. They're dressing up awesome, and instead of doing that, they're just sitting there and becoming more and more involved in the game, just doing nothing with their lives, you know. So if they could actually go out and show their love for this game, and like, then it gets it out of their system in a way. You know, if you love something that much, you just get to show off how much you do, and then you can move on to the next thing. Whereas people do just get obsessed with some games, and it's like waste of life, you know. There's Tokyo Toys in Trafalgar Square, I think it is, and that's pretty much the only place that really does